Lane. I'm Larry Marble. It's time for a big old heaping helping of ag information. You're listening to our program courtesy of the good folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on I-10 in Seguin. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. Crude oil futures collapsed yesterday as the United Arab Emirates called on OPEC to increase production, along with expectations that the U.S. ban on Russian oil would have little further impact without support from Europe. West Texas Intermediate crude oil futures, after an early high of over $126 per barrel, are now trading around $110 by the barrel, down $13 by the barrel for the day. Grain futures were also on the defensive most of the day, as corn closed down 20, beans down 18, KC wheat down another daily limit of 85 cents by the bushel. No huge surprises in yesterday's USDA March supply and demand report. USDA increased corn usage for ethanol by 25 million bushels, increased exports by 75 million bushels, resulting in a 100 million bushel drop in the ending year carryout to 1.44 million bushel. The trade was generally disappointed that USDA did not cut South America's production levels of corn and beans as much as the trade believes has been lost in dry weather for January and February. Now, local cash trading, relatively quiet amid volatile markets, uncertain cash basis levels, and persistent dry weather in the southern reaches of Texas. Corpus Christi's public elevator and ADM remains open this week for Milo Truck 7 to 445. Anderson's in Cargill, Houston are closed. In regards to this report, your commodities of ag interest. March corn, $7.35, down 19.5. March beans, $16.86.5, down 18. March KC wheat, $11.06 down 79 3/4. John Tuggle wants to help you market your grains. 800-288-4453, Tuggle & Company, Corpus.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel, with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat movement from yesterday. We'll utilize the folks at barchart.com, and we'll utilize the folks at AgriChart and their commodity commentary. USDA's national pork carcass cutout value down 125 on Tuesday. The PM report was at 105.40. Estimated hog slaughter 1.429 million head through Wednesday. As we look toward lean hog futures prices, they firmed into the close, bouncing back from a triple-digit early loss. April 101.15, down 177. Wholesale box prices mixed in the afternoon. Choice box 26 higher, select down by 15. Another 125,000 head of cattle met the knife Wednesday. That brings the slaughter to 375. That's 375K, 375,000. Live cattle closed the midweek session with weakness. April 137.57, down 147. Feeder cattle 17 to 37 weaker on the board. March feeders 154.05. They closed up 2.5. Feed yards are asking 140. USDA did report some sales of 138 in the south. Neighbor, there's your meat moves. Remember, neighbors, MG Building Materials has 5 locations. MG in San Antonio is at 2651 Southwest Military Drive. MG in Corpus, they're on Padre Island Drive, 7436 Padre Island Drive. MG Building Materials Uvalde, 2301 East Main. The store in beautiful downtown Kerrville on Memorial Drive, 2202 is the street number. And MG Building Materials in Pleasanton, 1734 West Oak Lawn. Now, I know you can't remember them all, so go to mgbuildingmaterials.com for details. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We're getting ready for the San Saba sale on Thursday. Ken, what's it looking like?
You bet, Larry. We got right now around 5 o'clock about 750 head of cattle, about 75 or 80 cows, and about 15, 20 bulls. And so we're kind of looking around that 1,100, 1,150, something in that range, Larry.
Good. What's the state of the market going to be, you think?
Well, it's been pretty good. I mean, we had good run on Monday and everything. The only thing was a little cheaper, maybe the big cattle, $1 or $2. But then the board's been kind of back and forth. And when you look at it, about steady where we were. So I kind of see that as kind of remain steady unless something happens, that really drives it tomorrow up or down. But overall, I think everybody's looking at long term. We've got a lot of demand for our beef product and also just a lot less cattle out there too, Larry.
Anything on the horizon for Mason Monday yet?
Not for Mason Monday. I do have the next Saturday. We're getting ready for that big female replacement sale, over 2,000 head for it, Larry. That'll be on the 19th of March here. And so we've already got all the listings up on our website at jordancattle.com, Larry. They take a look at those, see pictures and everything.
All right. Give us the number one time.
You bet. It's 372-5159, area code 325.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You bet, Larry. Thank you.
Neighbor, let's talk about PMI, pipe, steel, and fencing. San Antonio, high Hondo, Kerrville, Robstown, Jourdanton, and Laredo. Contact the Hondo store at 830-426-2912. That's 830-426-2912. Remember, that's PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. We're on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Wayne, how'd the cattle sale go in Fredericksburg?
Had 1,008 head today, Larry. Cow market was sure strong. So some cows up right on top of $1. The good high yielding cows sure sold good. Coming 10 cows didn't bring a whole lot. Calf market I quoted generally $8 to $10 cheaper compared to the last couple of weeks what we've been having, but there we still sold 4-weight calves up to $210, 5 weights up to right on top for $2, 6 weights up to I think sold a 600 pounder in the 180s, 700 pounders where we really caught the slack kind of up to 144 or 5. The heifers, the good 3-weight heifers up to the high 170s, 4 weights in the low 170s, 5 weights on the mid 150s, maybe even low 160s. 6 weights sold some 640 pound heifers up to $144. So I know it was cheaper, and it's cheaper because of the price increases in corn and fuel. But I was sure happy with what we had. Enjoyed the sale, and it ended up today.
Well, next week, what do you anticipate?
Well, I'm sure we'll run a few more sheep and goats. We're getting close to Easter, and the Ramadan starts on the 2nd, I believe. So they ought to start seeing some interest in some of those specialty items. The cattle runs, I'm thinking 800 to 1,000, unless we get a good rain, which is sure would be nice.
Yep, it sure would. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wayne.
We're at 830-997-4394.
We're on the line with Sam from D&D. Sam, I've never seen as much Stay Tough fence in my whole life.
That's right, Larry. Right now we have the largest supply of American T-post and the largest supply of Stay Tough fencing in Texas.
Tell us how to take advantage of all that product.
All you got to do, Larry, is call me at 830-379-7340, and that's for one of our friendly staff members.
We're on the line with Klein Spear from Southwest Livestock Exchange Uvalde. Klein, how did the sheep and goats sell on Tuesday?
Went well yesterday, Larry. We had right at 1,000 head. Still that just really active market yesterday. Lots of demand out there. That goat market, sheep market's been pretty crazy here lately. Those heavy lambs were 260 to 365, and those light lambs were 320 up to about 410. Those fat ewes were $120 to 210, and those thin packer ewes were 75 to $140. Packer nannies yesterday $1.50 to 240. Those fat Spanish nannies kind of the same range, $1.50 to about 250. Stocker nannies yesterday, I'd say 2 on the lower end up to about 3 1/4 on some really good nice ones yesterday. The good cabritos were $3 to $4, and those lightweights were $360 up to about $485. So overall, a real nice run yesterday.
Good. Now, cattle sale, how is it shaping up?
We got close to 400 standing here on the yard tonight, Larry. We've got about 30 bred cows standing here. We got a few more deals coming in the morning with some good calves on them. Kind of looking around that 600 to 700 head run tomorrow, and looks like that market's going to be pretty steady with last week. And those packer cows and bulls, I think, will still be worth quite a bit of money this week as well.
Tell everybody how to contact you.
Call us at the office, 830-278-5621, or my cell phone, 830-591-3241.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, Larry.
Remember, this portion of Down on the Farm brought to you by PMI, Pipe, Steel, and Fencing, pipemovers.com. The Laredo store, call Gabriel, 956-727-7473. We're on the line with cousin Brian Linsman from Seguin Cattle Company. Brian, how was the Wednesday sale?
Sale was good, Larry. Lots of activity in the market. I would call the stocker cattle 5 to 10 softer in places. Packer cows and bulls fully steady, and it's like right now your phone's blowing up. The freight will go up starting midnight tonight, and this is going to be pretty much the key in this cattle market here for a while. I mean, it's going to be fuel cost and everything else, so where it's heading, nobody got a clue. But all in all, I mean, the market was good. Ended up with 600 head of cattle. Those 2 to 3 weight steers, $1.20 to $2.12. 3 to 4 weights, $1.31 to $2.12. 4 to 5 weights, $1.32 to $2.18. 5 to 6 weights, $1.30 to $1.82. 6 to 7 weights, $1.03 to $1.60. 7 to 8 weights, $1.02 to $1.48 on those number 1 heifer mates. 2 to 3 weights, $1 to $1.58. 3 to 4 weights, $1.22 to $1.70. 4 to 5 weights, $1.30 to $1.57. 5 to 6 weights, $1.15 to $1.49. 6 to 7 weights, $1.10 to $1.36. And you see a spread in them cattle, and when you start getting into them 1.5s and 2s, that's where you see the price change. So it is what it is with everything going on in this country right now.
Right.
Cows, I mean, utility cows 79 to 99. Top end of the bulls, $1.15. had a few cow and calf pairs. They brought from $775 to $1,250 with a few bred cows, bring $400 to $1,250. So like I say, nothing has touched the cow market, but I'm guessing at some point they're going to make an adjustment on freight on them too. So, and then when you get to the sheep and goat market, them good nannies, they brought from $250 to $355 with the good kids bringing from $360 to $395. And on those Dorpers, the good ewes, $170 to $230 with the lambs bringing from $340 to $385.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you for next week.
Well, Larry, you can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone, 830-305-0652.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Addis Coast Livestock, Pleasanton. Jim, how was the sale Tuesday?
Market held up pretty well. Still had $1.70 on Packer cows, and calf market was still pretty strong, just a touch cheaper than it was last week.
We'll walk the pins with us.
436 head yesterday, 176 steers, 175 heifers, 58 cows, and 15 bulls. Steer side 2 to 3 weights, $1.60 to $2. Heifers were $1.35 to $1.70. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.50 to $1.95. Heifers were $1.30 to $1.66. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.45 to $1.90. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.59. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.30 to $1.70. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.49. 6 7 weight steers, $1.20 to $1.55. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.40. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1.05 to $1.35. Heifers were $90 to $1.15. 8 to 9 weight steers, $90 to $1.20. The heifers were $75 to $1.05.
What'd you say they had on cows?
Had 170 again this week. Best Packer cow brought $93. Best bull brought $1.10. Bred cows sold anywhere from $350 to $1,150, and we had one little pair, but we ended up splitting her.
What do you know for next week?
I imagine it'll be the same, around 400 to 500 next week.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you in Pleasanton.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
Jim Wheeler, they sell them on Tuesday. Thank you.
Thank you.
Announcing the 4th annual production sale at Jones Cattle Company, Saturday, March the 12th, 2022, Hondo, Texas. Sale time 12 noon, lunch served beginning at 11. Selling 350 plus head of top quality Golden certified and certified F1s, registered and commercial Brahman females, cow-calf pairs, heavy breds, and open heifers, plus 4 V8 Ranch Brahma bulls, all ranched Ray. Jones Cattle Company, Hondo, Texas, 830-374-6661. Videos and a detailed listing of all the cattle can be found at DV Auctions website or Jones Cattle Company's Facebook page. Saturday, March the 12th, over 350 head of top quality Golden certified and certified F1 Brahma female, both registered and commercial. Call Anthony Mahalski, 210-415-0888 or Jones Cattle Company, 830-374-6661. We're on the line with Chris Carter from Karnes County Livestock down Kennedy Way. Chris, we always begin with the thanks to our people that do business with us.
You got it, Larry. We do want to thank all of y'all for your consignments and to our weekly buyers. Last week, we ended up with 652 head of cattle and a strong market.
Let's walk the pins.
Number 1 steers, 2 to 3 weight, 189 to 235. 3 and 4 is 186 to 235. 4 and 5 weights, 169 up to 228. 5 and 6 is 154 to 190. 6 and 7 is 142 to 166. And the 7 and 8 weights, 143 to 154. On the heifers, 2 to 3 weight, 144 to 176. 3 and 4 is 148 to 235. 4 and 5 weights, 145 to 183. 5 and 6 is 139 to 205. 6 and 7 is 110 to 140. And the 7 and 8 weights, 112 to 149. We had 18 Packer bulls last week. High yielding was $1.01 up to $1.08. Medium 92 to 96. 103 Packer cows. High yielding was 93 up to $1 on the best cow. Medium 81 to 88. And the low end 44 to 49. We did not have a test on bred cows last week. We had 4 pair. The better end brought from 1100 up to 1285, and the lower end 860 to 950.
What do you got under the barn for this week?
Well, at the present time, we're tagging on 737, and we're looking for about 9 1/4 come sale time. In our count, we've got 141 Packer cows and bulls, 13 to be palpated, 8 pair. We got 14 Bramer heifers in, weighing from 5 to 700, and all the rest are yearlings.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Chris.
If you have any questions, please call Wetland Rouse at 361-542-0810 or myself at 210-286-5345.
Neighbor, let's take a look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453. Milo through Corpus in March. May plus 85, 1461. Houston, 1443. Progresso, 1310. Yellow corn to Corpus in March, May plus 80, 813. Houston 813, Progresso 1490. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in March, May plus 60, 1174 and a half. Placido beans in March, May less 50, 1621 and 3/4. 4,446 total bales of Texas cotton yesterday. It was priced from 113.22 to 115.54. Looks like the average was about 114.40 against the March cotton contract of 126.67, down 50. Neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. That's it for Grains and Cotton. That's it for Down on the Farm. Thanks so much for listening. God bless. See you down the road.